Hello, my name is Frede or Frederick, and today I will say my most disappointed metal albums of this year. Top 5, I think. So I will start with Dark Funeral, We Are the Apocalypse. I have seen that many people like this album, and that's fine, and that's okay. But I listen to one single, one song, and I just forgot about that, about the album. I just forgot, and I just completely forgot about the album. What I remember was just very standard, nothing exciting at all, for me at least. This year had some amazing black metal albums, and this is just very standard. I don't know what more to say. I have heard the full album, of course, before this, but I don't. It doesn't do anything for me, at least. And if you like it, that's fine. That's okay. Next album that I is very disappointed about this year is Abbath, Dread Reaver, I think you say. And I do like Abbath. He a very good musician. And this is his own band, Abbath. But I think I like his things more in the band Immortal, which he started in the 90s, I think, or what it was. And I do like the previous album before this called Outsider, and but this album is nothing really that you remember. It's just very empty. It's lacking everything. Nothing exciting either. I don't know what happened with the vocals. It's very strange, very weird. They are feeling very soulless, very empty. And once again, this year have a lot better black metal albums than this, so it's just very standard, very generic black metal, very almost a little bit like a Motorhead almost, and it does not do anything for me. Next album on this list is Amon Amarth, the Great Heathen Army. I was not happy with the previous album either. The Berserker and the Jom's Viking albums, I was not the biggest fan of them either. So I really did hope for a comeback, but it never came. At least I like some songs from the albums Jom's Viking and Berserker, so at least I like some songs there. But this album, the Great Heathen Army, is just very bad for my taste, for me at least. I don't like any songs. I had trouble to just listen to the complete album. It very happened that I just stopped in the middle and I just forgot about it, or just stopped listening to it, and then I try again and just same thing happened again. I think Amon Amarth have lost me here. I don't know if I want to give Amon Amarth more chances. Next album needs to be very high level musicians. You need to remember that. So next album needs to be very important for me to give Amon Amarth more chances. But otherwise, it is a goodbye for me to listen to new Amon Amarth, because they don't give me anything to like or to remember or to just very forgotten. You just forgot about everything in this album. Of course, I will listen to the old stuff, which I like, and that is like the album called. Let's see what the album called. I don't remember the name in the head. Let's see. Twilight of the Thunder God, released 2008, and with Odin on Our Side from the 2006. These both albums is 10 of 10 almost albums. If you want to go more old school, when they begin the Crusher, the Avenger versus the Ward. So yeah, the Reaver of the Gods, even that is pretty decent. So I'm not the biggest fan of the latest Amon Amarth release, but yeah. We will continue on the list. Next is the band called Behemoth, and the album called Opvs Contra Natvram, I think. I don't know how to say that. This is a little bit like Amon Amarth album. This album is maybe not quite as bad, but it's pretty bad. The album feels very pulling. It's pulling. For me, it does not seem like to reach an end point in any songs. It's very. I don't know how to say it, but maybe that is the point of the album. That the album doesn't reach an end point, but I don't know. It's a very incomplete album for me. Many fans and people did not like the previous album called I Love You From the Darkest, I think. And I think I'm on that side too, that I don't like that album either. So it's a little bit like Amon Amarth, and I can lost my interest in Behemoth future a little bit. I feel it feels not inspired at all. Feels very empty, soulless music. And the last album. Maybe this is not fair. Maybe this is just unfair, but I will mention this album anyway. This is the band called Sabaton, and the War to End All Wars. I'm not the biggest fan of Sabaton. They have one gimmick, and they are playing that gimmick to the death of the band. Most of the songs for me is very similar to the structure. I do like the Christmas Truce song they put on, but that was for me a little bit more interesting, something more special, I think. A bit more epic. It felt right. is the best way to say it. So I was not suspected too much on this album, and yeah, they are proving me why I'm not the biggest. They are proving me. Sabaton is proving me why I'm not the biggest fan of them. So yeah, I don't like nothing in this album really. It's very pop, very keyboard oriented. Most of the songs, it does not fit the topic. It feels very happy, and these things are about war. So that is a little bit very strange for me. War is not fun, I feel like. War is epic, sad, maybe anger. So most of the Sabaton songs feels very happy. It doesn't feel doesn't fit the topic. So that is my point of the music and the topics they are singing about. It doesn't fit the music. It's the simple explanations. But that is why I like Christmas Truce song, because that feels very heroic, very epic, very sad, and maybe anger too. So I really like that song. That was my disappointment of this year. So maybe I don't have any. I think Amon Amarth can be number one of this list. Most disappointment of the year. Amon Amarth, the great Heathen army, but they are very close to be on that place every album here. So next list can be best black metal albums of this year or best non-metal albums of this year. We will see. Have a good one. Bye bye.